I would have to say the best advice to give someone on their first co-op would be to never really be afraid to ask questions and really use the opportunity to make connections. Oftentimes the industry is really small and you might see the same people from position to position and job to job, so you never know who you might run into.
My advice for a student starting their first co-op is what you put in is what you'll get out of it. For me, this is growing and saying yes to every opportunity given to you.
Don't say no. My first co-op, I had a lot of different opportunities. I was there just to learn a lot, as you don't really experience much in school before that. So I would say yes to just about anything they asked of me. I did some weird errands by running around the plant trying to pick up some information for them, or I sat down and moved these really big cases of, they're kind of like big shears that cut up plastic, and I was measuring them all day to put them into an Excel sheet for not my supervisor, but someone in the same building as me. So if you just don't say no, you kind of get more experience to just move around, and if people know you want to learn something, they'll reach out to you and say, hey, I'm interested in this. Do you want to join me on that?
For somebody starting their first co-op, there's a saying out there that says, put yourself in positions that make you uncomfortable. And that's what co-op is. You're trying new things, you're trying new experiences, and stepping outside your comfort zone is really gonna help you learn and help you kind of tie what you were learning in school to the real world. And that real experience is what you're there for. So really, at work, make yourself uncomfortable, talk to another person, go to a different meeting, let your boss or your mentor know what you're interested in, and they'll set you on the right path to pursue those interests and make the right steps for your career going forward.
I would say keeping an open mind 100% throughout the entire co-op search process. I think going into the career fair, which is a big part of your second year, you're kind of, they kind of hype it up a lot. It's important to have an open mind to, any company or place that you feel interested in, put yourself out there. And I think also once you get your position, keep an open mind, because I know it can be hard when you're given a position and you're like, I don't really know if this is what I want to do. And as you get into it, I say, I think that keeping an open mind helped me more than anything, because through keeping an open mind, I was like, oh, everything I'm learning right now, every task I'm doing, big to small, is helping my education so much, and I'm learning so much from it. So I think being open-minded, I think when you are in it and you hear so much about the co-ops and stuff and what other people are doing, I think it's easy to compare, oh, my friend's doing this or this person did this. I think kind of making the experience your own, keeping an open mind and taking what you need out of it is probably the best part. And you can get so much from skills, from technical skills to just soft skills and just experiences too. So I definitely would say my main mantra is keeping an open mind the whole time.
People are so willing to help you, but you do have to ask. But if you seek that out, they'll be more than happy to help you and answer whatever questions you have. I feel like something that is super mundane that you would think that you know how to do going into your first co-op, but probably not, is setting up meetings with people in the company. I mean, Thermo Fisher uses Microsoft Outlook, so understanding how to use that to the best of your capabilities and just setting up those meetings to talk to people throughout the site.
I think it's really good to look at co-ops as a stepping stone. So you might have a really specific, company in mind or type of position that you really want to do. But sometimes those aren't always immediately available. You need to build up the experience and the time for that. So developing a plan of where you want to be in 4 years or where you want to be when you graduate, and really building the network and resources and skills to be qualified for that is really important. Yep.
The hard part was getting back into classes, because it'd been around 9 months of not being in school, which is the longest I'd gone in my life, essentially. So that was actually a pretty rough semester, just getting back into the flow. It was a spring semester. It was cold. It was yucky. Didn't want to go outside. But I really enjoy co-op, and just you get to a point in every semester where you want to flip-flop, oh man, I wish I was in classes, or I wish I was on co-op. But really enjoy that time when you're there, because looking back on it, you're really going to want to go back to that time period. Oh, I wish I was making money. Oh, I wish I was back in Cincinnati with my friends. So that's probably something I would just keep in mind, that you only have 5 of these, so make them count. If you have the chance to travel, travel. I have friends who've co-oped in the middle of nowhere, Montana, and just spent all summer hiking. If you have that chance, really take it, because you're not going to really have that again.
As you get more experience, you'll talk to more people that are co-ops and other full-time employees. And especially with the co-ops, if you co-op around Cincinnati, there's going to be other UC students there that you can talk to. So for me, my second rotation, I worked with probably 7 other UC students, which was really great because we had, I was able to learn about professors, about classes, about what to expect in, like, your later years, not only academically, but in your co-op manner too, which was really awesome.